Hey guys, this is It Studios, and I am back with another website review. And today's review is on this website, and that is alternative2.com. Alternative 2 is a website which lists alternatives to web-based software, desktop computer software, and mobile apps, and sorts the alternatives by various criteria, including the number of registered users who have clicked the like button for each of them on alternative2.com. Let's get to the website and find more. First of all, let's type alternative2.com. It's actually alternative2.net, but however, whatever we search, we will get to the correct destination. And this is alternatives2.com. Crowdsourced software recommendations, 87,208 apps, 7,47,485 likes, 6,92,116 opinions about alternatives. We can sign up with Facebook, Twitter, GitHub, and more. This website is nothing but it provides an alternative to a specific kind of software. It can be an application, it can be a specific OS operating software, and it can be anything related to the daily used software applications, and it provides more and more options. Options is very much important in daily life, and Alternative 2 website gives us. Let's see further in this website. And I have to accept that the alternatives provided, the opinions provided in this website is totally compatible with most of the devices, platform, and it is totally useful. And the applications which is shown in this website is totally working, worthful, and all those adjectives we can use. This is the place where we can find in which people are searching for alternatives to. The popular alternatives are here. Alternatives to Adobe Premiere Pro, Adobe Illustrator, CC, Adobe After Effects. Oh, here we see alternatives to YouTube, Google Chrome, Netflix. Oh god, that's a good list. And the most viewed apps and software. It's not just alone provides alternatives, it also gives information. As we all know, information is wealth. It provides information on most of the software and apps, which is very, very useful. And the recently discontinued apps, which is not present now. And the top contributors, as we can sign in, we can also provide information through this website. And here we see Katie Reen earned 220 points, Danilo Venom earned 212 points, and that's a good list. And here we see group picks. Here we can find recently introduced applications or an underused application which is picked up by the crew, so it can be popularized through this website. And new trending apps and software and best apps in software. This is Alternatives 2 website and its homepage. And right now let's find something. Let's find an alternative to something. Right now I'm thinking about finding an alternative to, okay, let's try the usual Photoshop. Yes, Adobe Photoshop. And here we go. The list which we are about to see is the alternative to the Adobe Photoshop. First of all, they are giving an information about Adobe Photoshop, an introduction or anything like that. And here, as we see, there are some tutorials, trailers for Adobe Photoshop. And here we see the alternatives to Adobe Photoshop for all platforms with any license. That's the important thing about this website. GIMP, or GIMP, however it's spelled, is a free program for such photo retouching, image composition, and image authoring. I haven't seen this app in my lifetime. This is the first time I'm even hearing this word, GIMP, and I don't even know that I am spelling it correctly or not, but this is an information which I learned today. That's why I like this website. And Affinity Photo. Affinity Photo is a professional full-featured raster graphics editor. Working in Affinity Photo is always live, and you can pan and zoom at 60 frames per second with live previews, etc. and etc. Then Krita, Paint.net, Photopea, Pixlr, I think I used it once earlier, Pixelmator, Coral Paint Shop, MyPaint, CorelDRAW Graphics Suite, oh god, and here load more apps. Yes, we can try them out. Photoscape, Photofill 3 filter, how you can spell it, Paint 2 SAI or SAI, Polar, and that's what I used once. And as you see over here, this is Polar, and I've given a kind of definition for that particular application and another information which is liked by many people. And here we can find whether it's a freemium or premium or even more larger than that. And here, as we see, we can find the devices, the platforms for which it is compatible: Mac, Windows, Web, Android, iPhone, and even more. And the facilities in this application: cross-platform, watermark images, photographic filters, retouch photos, oh god, and this list is going on. And just see here, I was searching alternative to Adobe Photoshop. Now I'm getting Adobe Photoshop Express as an alternative to Adobe Photoshop. It might be funny, but at the same time, if you see, this Adobe Photoshop Express is beneath a lot of options, so most of the people won't see these options, and the list is actually based on the likes and the users using these applications. This is how alternative2.com works. Let's find an alternative to another application. Well, let's try Windows. Let's try Windows itself. Windows 10. Is there any alternative to Windows 10? An operating software? Let's see. Yes, as we see here, this is a kind of introduction for Windows 10. Windows 10 is a personal computer operating system, that is PC OS, released by Microsoft as part of the Windows NT family of operating systems. To encourage its adoption, Microsoft announced that during its first year of availability, Windows 10 would be made available free of charge to users of genuine copies of eligible editions of Windows 7 or Windows 8.1. And that's quite a given information. And here we see the alternatives to Windows 10 for all platforms with any license, and the first in the list is Ubuntu. I have used it, and Ubuntu is Debian Linux-based open source operating systems for desktop computers, and it's free as said here, and the Linux Mint. And what is Debian? Debian project is an association of individuals who have made common cause to create a free operating system. And we can get more information. Here we see another fun fact. It's not that funny. Yes, of course, Windows 7 is it's a good alternative to Windows 10, and that's why it's in the A list. And Manjaro Linux, Arch Linux, Fedora, Mac OS, Elementary OS, Ubuntu, and we can load more OS actually. React OS, OpenSUSE, KUbuntu or Kubuntu, FreeBSD, LUbuntu or Lubuntu, CentOS, Ubuntu Mate, Cubes OS, and that's quite a list, man. So now everyone would have known what is alternative2.net or alternative2.com. This website provides alternative to most popular apps, applications, OS or operating software and even more. That's why I love alternative2.com. I love this website because I can find many useful information just in one website. Even though you're a beginner or you have no knowledge about software, or you are such a geek, technological geek, and you know many informations, you can visit Alternatives 2 website. Moreover, Alternatives 2 website is totally friendly to everyone, whether it's a beginner or whether it's a tech geek or whoever it is. Point is, the learners can learn from this website, and the tech geeks can teach or give information through this website. That's why I just love this website. So this is what alternatives2.com is about. Just try this website, find an alternative to an application or a software which you don't like or which is not working out with you, and this is it studios.